Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be a rather unconventional video. I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world right now with coronavirus, how it's affecting ballet dancers and the arts community and the world in general, and then additionally I wanted to share a little bit about some upcoming upgrades and excitement for the allieetoile channel. So without further delay, let's get into this video. So now, without further delay, DIY hand sanitizer. First thing, you need a little spray bottle. This is mine. This is actually the final product. I have absolutely an outrageous amount of these bottles simply because I travel so much and I try to be as eco-friendly and conscientious as I can. This is plastic, so I try and clean them out, reduce, reuse, recycle, and this is my new purpose for them, DIY hand gel, or hand spray, hand sanitizer spray. So yeah, I was able to make this hand sanitizer spray using household items, and then literally I spent less than 10-15 pounds at Boots and Superdrug, which are your local type beauty healthcare places in the UK. In the US, I would suggest going to CVS Pharmacy or Walgreens. So the first thing that you need, well actually, disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. I am a ballet dancer. I am slightly a germaphobe and also very, 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 very OCD about being clean and tidy and organized and, you know, good hygiene. So that's that. This works for me. Maybe it will give you some peace of mind. If you want to give it a go, let me know in the comment section below. Oh, that rhymed. Okay. So anyway, from the research that I've read and the things that I have seen and listened to from homeopathic and alternative remedy specialists, they said that however much liquid you are going to make, 60% needs to be rubbing alcohol for it to have an effective antiseptic property. And then furthermore, that amount of rubbing alcohol has to be at least 90% rubbing alcohol or higher. I have 91%, so it worked for me, and so this is pretty much 60% of that rubbing alcohol. The next alternative that I put into it is, everyone says to use aloe vera gel, and for some reason it is not available here in the UK. I mean it is, but at least everywhere I looked, and this is probably due to high demand, it was completely out everywhere I went, and I had to be inventive. So the next alternative that I found was distilled witch hazel. That constitutes about 30% of what's in here, and the remaining 10 liquid-wise, they said that you could use regular purified water. I elected to go for a sterile saline because I know it's a non-irritant and it is also very cleansing. This is just, you know, your basic sterile saline that you can use for contact lenses. And then lastly, the other antibacterial property that was recommended to put in there is an essential oil called tea tree oil. I put about 10 drops in here, and it's supposed to be very, for skin hygiene and protection. It actually says right on here, apply sparingly directly with skin to skin or with a cotton swab. So there we go. I know that this is safe for your skin, smells nice. And then the last thing that I added, which a lot of people I've seen do this before, they have recommended to put another essential oil in. Lavender is my favorite scent, and this is something that is, again, helps mask the strong alcohol odor, so it will smell more like lavender, and additionally it has a bit, essential oils are good for the skin, so it's a smoothing and a skin humectant property. So after you've combined all that, give it a good shake. I have tried this several times now, and I don't know if you can see, maybe, I'm not sure. It's a very fine mist. It smells very nice, and it does smell like what a hand sanitizer spray would smell like in the ones that I've used in past times. So yeah, again, I have absolutely no way of guaranteeing or proving to you guys that this is actually a good alternative other than, you know, when I run out of hand sanitizer, which is surely to come, at least I will have an alternative, and you know, it gives me peace of mind knowing that if I don't have hand sanitizer, or if I'm out and about and I don't have access to soap water in a sink, that I will have at least something that, if all else fails, makes my hands smell nice and gives me just a little bit of, a little bit more ease. So yeah, let me know if you guys are gonna give this a try. I am happy to put the ingredients in the comment section below. Or if you guys have any other alternative hand sanitizer solutions, please let me know. I would love to try them out if I'm able to get my hands on the necessary ingredients. So yeah, hopefully this little bit will maybe make you feel a little bit better with what's going on right now with the whole coronavirus. Other than that, all I can say is just try to be as mindful as you can. Be respectful to people's boundaries with self-isolation, but let them know that you're there. You know, oftentimes the people who are closest to my heart are geographically the furthest away, so something as simple as a text message or a phone call or video chat, it really can make all the difference of just letting someone know, hey, I'm doing okay. Or if you're not, be candid, be honest, and say what you feel, say what you need, and I can guarantee that there's going to be someone out there who's feeling very similar to you guys. So just be mindful, be gentle with yourselves, and again, the only one who's going to take care of you is you, because you know what you need and what you're feeling. And so I can't stress enough, be conscientious, be diligent, try to limit exposure to others, or limit exposure to yourself if you're in an area that might be more heavily predominant with the coronavirus. But yeah, that's my 2 cents worth, and I don't know. Hopefully this gets sorted soon, but in the event that it's going, at least I've got this to make my hands smell nice and make me stress a little less. So the first upgrade that I'm very excited to share is this little handheld, oh, it's probably all over the place, but this little handheld tripod type thing. It's the mobile attachment so that I can take you guys with me with a lot more ease and a lot more stability when I'm traveling. And as you guys know, which you can see, I do all of my filming on my iPhone. At this point, I just have not made that leap to go ahead and buy like a professional vlogging camera. I think that's something I'm going to end up doing in the future, but at least at this point, James, the editor, has given me his blessing in saying that the iPhone camera is satisfactory. So I thought I'd just do a little bit something to improve the quality of the video. And then additionally, this is the thing I'm most excited for. I've literally just finished setting this up. I got myself a real professional studio light. It's got 3 different light settings, different brightness levels, different tones. There's like a blue light, a kind of an amber sepia type light, and then there's also just the regular plain bright white. So I'm very excited to give this a go. I'll probably try filming something on it this evening just to see how the lighting is, and hopefully it turns out really good, and this will make all of my upcoming videos that much better. Okay, so the last little thing that I just wanted to address on here, because a few of you guys have wrote to me, you know, what's going on with Birmingham Royal Ballet? How come they're not shut down? Like, what's going on? So actually, as I am filming this right now, an email just came through on my computer, and unfortunately, the bad news has reached us. Birmingham Royal Ballet isn't completely shut down at the moment, but we have canceled the remainder of rehearsals for this week. They are encouraging us to be mindful and to be very hygienically cautious going out and about in the city and trying to limit your exposure to anyone and anything if possible. We are implementing a series of preventative actions that are going on, and I'm learning about them as they come in, so I am also kind of sitting here with my hands tied a little bit. I don't really know what's going to happen next. At the moment, they are offering us ballet classes still, but limited numbers, and of course they're providing us with antiseptic materials and gloves and all these different resources to be able to maintain proper hygiene and to prevent the spread of anything, because as we know, ballet is a very hands-on contact type of an art form. So yeah, I don't really have much to say other than, you know, we do have a few more tours coming up. Swan Lake, and then we have another mixed rep going to London, and I have absolutely no idea if these are happening at all. I really don't know what's going to be coming. I think that's kind of the general consensus with the ballet world right now. We don't know what's going to be happening because the #1 priority at this point in time is just the safety and the health for dancers, staff, and supporters and patrons. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to take any questions for you guys, or anything that you guys are interested in hearing about. You know, what am I going to be doing in this time period? How am I staying in shape? I'm sure you guys, if you're on the Instagram platform, you guys have seen that there's been a huge platform and a huge awareness raised by several dancers, several industry professionals, and they have been offering their time and their talent and their expertise to be able to teach live classes via, you know, live streaming platforms. So I think that's just the most incredibly intuitive and gracious thing that they could offer to us at this time. I personally will be doing that myself. My flat kind of came with a built-in bar when I moved in here, so I will most likely be using that. Of course, I will be using the resources via the internet, and if I'm able to come up with any other ones on my own, I'm going to be sharing that with you guys as well. So, you know, again, this is a time with social distancing, and it's difficult because the people who I have closest to my heart are geographically the furthest away from me. So it is very difficult, it's very scary, and I think the big fear here is just the fear of the unknown, because we genuinely don't know what's happening and how this is going to all play out. I have faith that it's going to get worse before it gets better, but it is going to get better. Doctors, nurses, healthcare professionals, you know, scientists, and, you know, government officials, they are all working very diligently to try and provide us with some more clarity and provide us with solutions moving forward with this coronavirus. Let me know, what are you guys doing? How are you coping? Maybe if you guys are willing or interested, I would love to open up my channels and do maybe like a live video where you guys can write in and we can answer things live. But yeah, let me know what you guys are interested in seeing or want to hear. I will have to be creative with the content I'm putting out at this time as well, because there is so much ballet stuff I wanted to share, and unfortunately, I can't. So yeah, keep yourselves clean, keep yourselves mindful and diligent, and be aware of what's going on. I think really the best piece of advice I could offer is really just, you know, open your doors to those if they need it, and extend your resources if they need to be allocated that way. You know, I've got a really good friend network here and people that I have, and you know, it's important to band together in times like this and be able to rely on each other. So yeah, again, safety is #1. The only one who's going to take care of you is you, and whatever your independent personal needs are during times like this, be diligent, be mindful, and pay attention to that, because it is very, very important. It's just as difficult on us mentally as it is physically, so be kind to yourself, and we're gonna get through this. So I'm gonna close out today's video so it doesn't get too overly long. I hope you guys will keep watching my channel to see new content that I'm coming out. Hopefully I can keep putting some smiles on people's faces. And yeah, again, let me know in the comment section below if you guys are gonna give out my DIY hand gel a go. And yeah, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for all of the love that you have sent in over the past couple weeks. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the little notification bell so that you don't miss anything from all of the allieetoile channels. See you guys next time. maybe it will give you some peace of mind. If you want to give it a go, let me know in the comment section below. Make my hands smell nice and make me stress a little less.